We are here in the Crystal River Estuary, which is part of the St. Martin's Aquatic Preserve, and we are off of a small island called Sandy Hook Key, which is a popular area for boaters and scallopers to come and hang out after they scallop. It's surrounded by a very shallow seagrass meadow, and so we are here deploying seagrass marker buoys to help boaters properly navigate this area to avoid damaging seagrasses.
So if you were to have a message for boaters that come in here, what would be the message?
The main message to boaters is to know your surroundings and plan your navigation around the tides, especially in areas like Crystal River where the navigation can be very tide dependent. At low tide, you may not be able to transit the same way that you came at high tide. So just be aware of the tides before you go out, understand where the marked channels are, and then whenever you are navigating outside of a channel, pay close attention to your surroundings, especially when you're over seagrass. Be sure to slow down and trim up your motor when you're over seagrasses, and if you do happen to run aground on seagrass, lift up your motor, turn it off, push off of the seagrass. Do not try to power off by reversing or powering forward with your motor. It can damage your motor, and it also damages the seagrass habitat below.
So we see a lot of scarring out here from props. How long does it take to recover from that?
So prop scars, it depends on the conditions for how long it takes for them to recover naturally. Certain species like manatee grass and shoal grass can grow back more quickly than turtle grass, which is the main habitat forming seagrass in this area. So turtle grass can take a really long time to grow back. It's a slower growing species, and especially if you have wave action or currents, that can cause further erosion of the scar. Sometimes scars might not even ever heal naturally, but if they are going to heal naturally, it can take anywhere from 1 year to about 9 or 10 years to heal naturally. So it's actually a lot longer than most people think.
Are there any fines for destroying seagrass?
Since we are within the boundaries of an aquatic preserve in Crystal River and throughout most of the Big Bend area, there is a penalty of up to $1,000 for damaging seagrasses within an aquatic preserve. So yes, there is a fine for boaters that damage seagrasses.
Okay, thanks, Savanna.
Sure.